be aware and warning and welcome kids.
Hey, Junior, come on over to the podcast machine and put your ear right up against it. It's not bad for your eardrums at all.
Unless you have one of those big, like, old-timey horns.
Yeah. You know when you're listening to music kind of loud and your watch is like, hey, here's a 90 decibel warning. And I'm like, shut up.
My watch did that for me today, but it was because my dog was whining too much. We were going to the dog park and he just can't handle most things. So, yeah, my watch went off for that.
That's funny. Mine usually goes off when I'm like at rock roll concerts.
Oh.
When I'm listening to my punk rock music too loud in my car. When I'm listening to my audiobooks too loud in my car.
You're cranking your audiobooks?
Yeah. Cranking my audiobooks going down the...
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
If life is a highway, I'm going to ride it all the way to Mr. Darcy's house. I would. And how?
Oh dear.
I love Mr. Darcy. Even though he's a butt.
Yeah, he's a little... I don't know.
He's not a butt. He's just complicated.
Sounds like you're covering for some toxicity, but okay. So we're going to be a little swamped for March and April. So we're just going to do a couple younger readers just to kind of fill in some of the gaps.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, so for anyone that doesn't know, my name is Peter and I'm a librarian.
My name is Abby and I am also a librarian.
A fancy one, apparently.
I am a librarian.
You just got Mr. Darcy on the mind. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So we're up to number 5 for younger readers, which is Gorga, the space monster.
I cannot wait to read this one.
Well, here's the thing when we do these ones, though.
I've not read it.
Right. You didn't do your homework at all.
It was not assigned.
And so I have to... Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to.
You did not assign this one, Mr. B.
But I didn't know.
This is not fair.
Pop quiz. So when we do these ones, I've read it
on something I haven't even read.
I've read these ones, you haven't. And so we do it live. Pass the savings on to you.
Yo.
We do a segment called the 6-second wishery.
Wishery, wishery, wisheroo.
And that's the theme song for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you want to talk about either what you think is going to happen or what you want to happen in this book.
Oh my, this one is so wild. I have no clue.
Yeah, the cover doesn't really give a whole lot of hints.
Okay, let me just describe the cover to people before I get into this wishery. There's a giant purple monster that's shaped like a pillow pet. You remember pillow pets from like the 80s and 90s? Literally what this thing looks like. You're flying on its back like it's Falcor. Okay.
Yes.
On the bottom of this picture, of this tableau, it's eating something. It looks like maybe it's a train. That's kind of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So give me 60-second wishery based off that right now.
Okay. 60-second wishery. I meet Gorga, the space monster. I don't know if a friend hooks us up or if it's like a speed dating situation kind of thing. Somehow Gorga comes into my life and I've never been happier. He takes me on all sorts of cool adventures, maybe into stories. This is kind of going to be like a never-ending story type situation. So maybe we're going to go back in time. That kind of looks like an old timey house at the bottom.
Okay. I can see that.
There's like we're going to race a train. I think Gorga would win. And then if the train loses, we eat it. And then we win
10 seconds.
a house.
You win a house?
And then we go to the moon.
Okay. 5 seconds. Wrap it up.
He and I become best friends forever.
Perfect.
Okay.
I don't know if you hit any of the actual plot points, but...
Well, I don't know what they would be otherwise. Look at that. There's no way to know.
You didn't let me finish, but I think this one is just a little unhinged to begin with.
Yeah, cool. Who wrote this one?
This is Edward Packard.
Ed. Grandpa.
And so this one is odd because in Choose Your Own Adventure in general, there's obviously different scenarios and different paths that you can branch off to.
Yeah.
This one it's just one scenario, basically. Gorga.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you deal with it? It's like Gorga itself. It's like one big blob. Instead of like a big tree, it's going to be just like a blah. cave in on itself.
Okay.
And this one, unlike the other choose your own younger readers,
Yep.
This one actually loops back in on itself.
Oh, nice.
So this one might be shorter than we normally cover.
Okay. He does look like a giant purple pillow pet.
And so we'll read through this one. I might just paraphrase this a little bit just to make it a little bit more interesting.
Sure. I mean, it already seems interesting. If we even hit on one thing that I talked about, I will be excited.
It's summertime.
Summertime.
Not sure if the living is easy or not, but we'll assume it is. You're visiting your grandpa and grandma at their home on Cape Cod.
Okay.
Every day you walk along the beach and dash in and out of the big ocean waves.
That sounds fun already.
Yeah. But one afternoon, you're walking along, you see all these dunes like you normally do, except one is big and purple. And you think it's a big purple igloo.
What's it doing out there?
Hey, how you doing?
It's funny.
So you get a little closer, and I'm going to show you the picture really quick of you getting closer. What does it look like?
You're really close. You're in cobra pose.
Oh, yes. I like how your hands are like digging into the sand too.
Yes.
It's an odd picture, but we'll leave it at that.
It really is.
So as you get closer, the big purple mound starts to move a little bit, and it's kind of breathing in and out, and it says Gorga.
This is a very Totoro situation. Okay.
A little bit, yeah, I could see that. So yeah, you're not looking at a mound, you're looking at a monster. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go back and tell your grandparents? Or do you want to stay where you are and see what happens next?
Yep, I'm staying.
I figured.
Staying where I am.
You're standing there. Gorga gets up. Gorga is basically like a big hippopotamus. I'll show you the picture again. So Gorga has 3 eyes, a lot of teeth. So yeah, kind of
like a flying purple people eater.
Yes. We wear short shorts. And Gorga has a big tree.
Yeah, that's his comfort tree.
Yes, holding on to it. You're looking at Gorga. You have no idea where Gorga came from, obviously. But Gorga just keeps saying, Gorga, Gorga. And you assume that that's going to be their name. So you say hello to Gorga. So you see a big piece of driftwood nearby. Maybe Gorga wants to eat it. So you have this piece of driftwood and Gorga starts coming towards you.
Oh.
So do you protect yourself by hitting Gorga with this piece of wood?
No.
Or do you just toss it in front of Gorga?
I'm going to just toss it gently in front of him. I would never hit somebody.
A little bit like a snack.
Yeah. Like
you would for a dog.
Offering.
Yes. And so Gorga likes that, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you do the opposite, Gorga instantly chomps down on you and you insta die.
Oh, okay.
So made the right choice.
Yeah.
So you toss him the log. He opens his big mouth and swallows it whole.
Nice.
He's waddling towards you, kind of like a hippopotamus would. You're doing a little shimmy.
He seems like the exact same shape as my bulldog Sonny. So
yes,
I instantly love him.
And yeah, the face that Gorga's making.
He does look like Sonny. Yeah.
It's very kind of droopy face.
Yep.
So he's kind of big and clumsy, but he's following you. So maybe he wants to be your friend?
He's my pet.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to run home as fast as you can to get away from him? Or do you want to let Gorga follow you home?
Yeah, he can follow me home. He's my baby now.
So he's following you home. And of course, you're staying with your grandparents.
Yeah.
And your grandparents are freaking out. They're like, what is that? Do not bring him in here.
Rude to not invite a guest inside. Okay.
Maybe it's vampire rules. Maybe, he has to stay outside. So yeah, your grandparents want to call the police. You say, no, Gorga can stay out here. And so Gorga starts eating some of the wood outside your grandparents' house.
I hope their house isn't made out of wood.
So there's a big stump that Gorga is chomping down on.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a vegetarian. At least he's not going to eat us.
Right. Except for when he does. So
Omnivore.
where should Gorga stay? Should Gorga stay in the woods? Or should Gorga stay in the yard?
Well, I mean, if he stays in the woods, could contribute to deforestation. I don't want to lose him. So if he stays in the yard, he would stay nearby. Maybe I'll have him stay in the yard.
Okay. I don't know if either one's a good option, but he's going to stay in the yard?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going great.
Oh, yay.
But then you wake up to some crunching.
Oh, no.
And so Gorga is eating, it looks like a pillar on your grandparents' house.
Hope that's not load bearing.
So yeah, it looks like there's like the big chomp marks on there.
Whoops.
You rush downstairs. You got to do something fast. So if you scream in Gorga's ear to try to get him to stop, you got to turn to a certain page. If you try to prod Gorga with a stick to get him to go away.
Maybe I'll stick him.
You're going to stick him?
Yeah.
All right. If you scream in his ear, let's do that one really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're yelling at Gorga. As you shout at him, Gorga turns and with one swift bite gobbles up a small tree. He has grown so fast that he looks like 2 hippopotamuses.
Cute.
Rolled into one. Again, he opens his gigantic mouth. Suddenly, you're sitting in a tree, but the tree is inside Gorga, the space monster.
Oop.
Yep. But we didn't do that, right?
Nope.
We hit him with a stick, with a poking stick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Go on, get.
Doink, doink.
So you take a long stick and you poke Gorga very hard. Gorga bellows like an angry elephant and lopes off into the woods.
Oh, okay.
But you save the house.
Yeah.
You kind of had to.
Yeah.
So the next morning, you wake up, you run outdoors, and you look around, but there's no sign of Gorga. He's not eating the porch anymore, which is good, but you're a little worried.
Yeah.
So do you want to go looking for Gorga? Or do you want to wait for Grandma and Grandpa to wake up?
No, I'll go looking for my pet
figured you
Gorga. I love him. But Daddy, I love him.
So it's easy to follow Gorga because of all the wood that he's eaten
Yeah, all
along
the
way.
deforestation.
Yes. So you find him and along the train tracks, and they're all twisted and gnarled because what is he doing? He's grabbing the planks in between.
Whoops.
Which I think are doused in something, right?
Yeah, they're definitely soaked in something so that they don't start on fire.
Or just so they can like last for forever.
Yeah.
I forget what they're doused in. It's something very toxic though.
Let's look it up. Creosote?
Creosote, yes, that's right. I think telephone poles are soaked in it too.
Yeah. It's to prevent rot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a toxic preservative
You're right.
that extends the life of the ties for over 15 years.
But not for you if you eat it.
Yeah. Well, he is not
Real?
Real.
Right. So he's eating these train tracks. The rails are all up and akimbo.
Yeah.
But then you hear the train a coming.
Toot, toot, beep, beep.
It's rolling around the bend.
Honk, honk.
And you haven't seen the sunshine since you don't know when. So
I know what railroads trucks sound like.
Railroad trucks.
Yep. That's what they're called.
Do you want to run towards the train and signal it to stop? Or do you want to decide to try to get help?
I'm not running at a train signaling for it to stop. That's never worked. No, I'm going to get help. That's silly.
Okay. If you, it's really funny if you try to run to get help. You signal to the train conductor to try and stop.
And he waves back.
And he just waves back.
He's like, kids love trains. Hi.
But then, yeah, he stops right in the nick of time. And I think the day is saved.
Okay.
So you're running to get help. I don't think I ever saw this one. You don't see how you can stop the train by yourself. You head for the station house as fast as you can. You see a group of people standing by the tracks waiting for the train. The train is going to crash, you shout. The people look at you strangely. Suddenly there's a loud thud back up the tracks and there's a grinding sound.
Grind on me. That's the grinding sound.
You see a big crumpled shape near the tracks. It's Gorga. He must have been hit by the train.
No, Gorga!
You run to get a better view. Meanwhile, Gorga rears up, looks around, and takes off towards the beach. The train hasn't hurt him a bit. Phew.
No, he's just a big spongy baby.
So you follow him, but he starts waddling towards the ocean, and in a few minutes you lose him. It was quite a summer vacation. You'll never forget it. And from now on, whenever you go to the ocean, you look for your friend Gorga, the space monster. Maybe someday you'll see him again. And there's you, staring off into the distance.
How do we know he's a space monster at this point? We found him by the ocean. He could be an ocean monster.
That is fair.
Okay.
What do you want me to do about it, Abby?
Take a little pin and cross off space.
That was your first run through. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
So it was pretty okay. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that worked out. Worked out for me. Worked out for Gorga.
Worked
out for my grandparents.
a couple more runs. A lot of the
Sure.
runs, like I said, kind of loop into each other. So I don't know if we can do a whole bunch more. But so let's go back to the beginning.
Sure.
So you see Gorga, you're going to go to your grandparents this time.
Okay. I do love my grandparents.
So you're glad to find Grandma waiting for you at the door. We were worried about you. We just heard on the radio there's a big space monster by the beach. So you sit down with your grandpa and grandma. Who does your grandpa look like? Would you say it looks a little bit like one Edward Packard?
A little bit.
It looks like your grandpa.
Does look like my grandpa. I miss him.
So yeah, your grandma doesn't really like this whole situation. She says monsters usually aren't that very friendly. So the next morning, you wonder whether you should go tell your friend Pete about Gorga, or do you want to go to the dunes and see any sights of the monster? I'm
going to tell my friend Pete.
Okay.
Peter, let's go on an adventure together. And Peter will be like, oh, I don't want to.
Well, here's the thing.
Monsters sound scary.
So Peter says, come on in, I guess, if you want, if that's okay. Again, I may be making a couple things up. And you say, wait till I tell you what I saw yesterday. And then Peter says, oh, no, it's not me. Pete says, well, maybe we should watch the TV instead, please.
Can we just play video games and stay inside all day?
And so you watch the TV with Pete, and what's on the television is a big monster eating trees.
Oh, cute.
And Pete says, my gosh. And you say, shh, to Pete.
Shut up! I'm trying to watch the monster!
On your TV! In your home! So the newsman says, the police have the monster surrounded. If no one can think of a way to stop it from eating so much and growing so fast, they may have to shoot it.
No! The bullets will bounce right off it. Like a train.
Yeah, maybe. So you're a little afraid of Gorga, but you don't want him to get hurt.
Right.
Maybe you should get him to stop eating. So here's your choices. Do you want to call the police and beg them to spare Gorga? Or do you decide just to go right to the sand dunes? And here's the thing, Abby. Pete is out of this book. After this, you just leave Pete behind.
Pete is not coming with me. All right.
I'll just stay here, I guess.
I mean, I will go right to the dunes and try to defend this monster. Because I love a monster.
Okay, stay tuned.
Next time on Gorga the Space Monster.
So you go right to the dunes, and Gorga has gotten a lot bigger since you saw him.
What are you doing to my friend?
Hey, what you doing in here?
Gorga, what you doing out here?
But he's a lot bigger now, and he's so big that his mouth is as big as you completely.
Bro!
And so he runs at you. So his huge purple mouth opens wide and keeps opening wider and wider and wider. You turn and run for your life. Fortunately, you are a pretty fast runner. That's why you're alive right now.
Yay, I did it.
Kind of. Even though Gorga, maybe not so much.
Gorga tried to inhale me.
It's really funny if you go to the cops, you meet the cops at the beach, and you look Gorga right in the eye. And you can see, in the pictures at least, you can see him. You can see yourself in the reflection of his eyes. Kind of like a big puppy dog.
And I'm like, Gorga, it's me.
Free Willy style?
It's me, your best friend who didn't even talk to you yesterday. Stop eating so much. Gorga, why don't you recognize me even though you never saw me and I just saw you laying on the beach yesterday? Help! Someone! He doesn't understand me anymore. He ate too much.
I'm going to put the Free Willy song under that.
Hold me like the river Gorga.
Hey! So you look at him, you talk to the police, and you basically say, he don't know no better, mister. Mister, we'll take real good care of him, mister.
He's just a space or ocean monster, sir.
And the police are like, yeah, he seems harmless now, but you're going to have to take care of him.
Now that he ate all that, what's he going to drink? Slurps up the whole ocean.
Thirsty boy. There's one more thing I want to get to. We're going to go back to the train. And so you decided to not stop the train. You decided to get help.
Help!
Just like that.
Help!
So let's go back really quick. And so you stop the train, or you try to stop the train. You wave to the conductor.
Yeah.
The conductor just waves back.
Mister.
Keeps going. But the train conductor keeps going. And but it's okay. The train conductor is able to stop right in the nick of time. And then what happens is you see a guy come over. He says, "Hey, is this your monster?" And you say,
"He belongs to no one."
Yes. And you say, "I've known him for a day." And so he says, "Well, maybe we can make an arrangement. See?"
This guy seems like a sleaze bag.
So his name is Mr. Buckham.
Sleaze bag.
And Mr. Buckham works for the circus. So he calls to his circus crew. They get off the train because they're on the train. They make a special cage for Gorga. Mr. Buckham pays to have the railroad tracks fixed and hires you to take care of Gorga for the summer. You learn to feed Gorga the right amount of wood to keep him happy without making him grow any bigger. Everyone you know comes to see you at work in the circus, and you introduce them to your friend Gorga the space monster. So I'm going to show you the picture really quick that accompanies this page. There's two things I want you to see. So here's Mr. Buckham. Your eyes kind of lit up. So he's kind of hipster old-fashioned man.
Okay. I don't hate it.
So he has a vest and a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he looks like a haberdasher.
Yes. Yeah, he has a handlebar mustache.
Yeah. Get it.
So I knew you would like that right away.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, Abby. You were too busy looking at him. You didn't notice the cage.
Yeah, I see the giant cage, but he's got swagger.
Right.
But I don't like this giant cage, and the concept of Gorga being caged is very ick.
But you're also not looking at the cage, because what are they doing with the cage?
They're building it out of wood.
They're building it out of wood, Abby.
Like
they're hammering nails into it.
Like, sure, there's like mesh, but there's still wood on the outside of the mesh. Like, yes. Don't think he's gonna like eat that a little bit.
So that was most of what I wanted to get to. There's just really quick. There's a part. It looks like you're riding on the back of Gorga, but it's just a dream, and you know that Gorga has gone back to space. You look really disappointed.
Boo.
And there's another point where you try to a different branch. You kind of get out of town with your grandparents, and you go through a big tunnel.
Okay.
To try and get out of town, but it's not a big tunnel. It's Gorga's
cool. I love
big
that.
old mouth.
That's really fun. That looks like one of those entryways into those like really scary, like spooky haunted house.
Yes,
places.
like at a fair.
Yeah, very cool.
So that was Gorga the space monster.
Sweet.
I think that kind of like how we talked about in our last one. I think Montgomery kind of has a better handle on the younger readers.
Yeah, because he just goes wild with it.
And this one was fine, but it was just, like I said, it was just kind of just one story with just several smaller branches, which isn't a bad format. This is not as fun, I think.
Yeah, I wanted it to be weird. I mean, it is weird, but I wanted it to be really weird. I mean, Gorga is cute. He and I would totally vibe. Like, for real. I would be cuddling with him. He wouldn't be, like, worried. Like, we would be so chill. We would be so cool.
Love it. Well, I think that will do it for this younger reader. This younger reader right here.
You and me both, sister.
So just thanks for choosing us today, everybody. Make sure that you like, subscribe, podcatcher of your choice. If you can rate us, that helps us out. Again, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Spotify.
Steal your kid's iPad and rate us on there too.
Exactly, that helps us out. We're on Redbubble if you want a shirt or sticker. We're on Instagram. Abby will post some of the pictures because this one's a little harder to find.
Yeah.
I think that'll about do it. Our next younger reader, when we get to it, will be The Green Slime by Susan Saunders.
What?
Who?
Whomst?
My name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And this has been Choose Your Own Book Club. We'll see you next time.